Hi folks, here we go again. Today's video is about a group called Alcoholics Anonymous, and before I even go anywhere with this, I'm just going to say, probably going to be a touchy video. I'm going to say a few things that make people a little uncomfortable, and that's fine too. But with that said, if you don't have an open mind or you're easily offended, go ahead and click it off right now. You're not going to want to hear this. So here we go. The name of this video is Alcoholics Anonymous is a Cult. And before you go getting mad at me, hear me out. Many of you people that know me personally know that I had an accident in April of 2004 that I lost my best friend in, alcohol related. Needless to say, I don't drink anymore. But as a part of the process of this whole legal bind that I found myself in as a result of the accident, one of the things I was forced to do was go to Alcoholics Anonymous. And I went to AA before I was sentenced because I was advised that I should do that. I don't know, as a plea for leniency. I don't remember how they worded it, but they advised me that I should go. So I did. And I had been to AA before, and I didn't really care for it a whole lot for personal reasons, which I'll get into in a minute. I want to start by saying that Alcoholics Anonymous is a really good program for those who need it. It really is. I have personally seen a lot of people that this program has helped tremendously, and I'm not knocking it on that level. I think that for those who truly need it, it's one of the greatest things they could have. But on the other hand, it's just like religion. I don't think it's for everyone. Not at all, including myself. So I got into an argument at an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting with someone who was pretty heartily involved with the group, and they proceeded to tell me that without Alcoholics Anonymous I could never stay sober, that I was going to fall flat on my face, and I would never last, and that, you know, if I had to, like, they recommended I go to a meeting or three every day for the first 30 days, and like a meeting for the first 90, and the court actually does a 90 and 90 program if you have a serious offense, where they will make you go to 90 meetings in 90 days, which is effing ridiculous. But here is the problem that I have with the legal system in AA. It's wrong for the Department of Corrections to send people to Alcoholics Anonymous by force, and I'll tell you why. Because for those people out there who genuinely need the program, and there are some, by the time they hit their bottom and they are ready to quit drinking, because you're not going to stop drinking or partying or using drugs or whatever your addiction is, you're not going to stop until you're ready. No one, no court officer, no rehab therapist, no psychologist is going to help you until you're ready to help yourself. So, the court forcing people to do this is pretty much criminal, I think. And here's something in the state of Michigan that most people don't know. And I'm going to say this outright. And if I would have known this at the time, I would have not had to go through everything that I did. Alcoholics Anonymous is not affiliated or associated with the Department of Corrections in any way. What that means is if it is mandated as a term of your probation or parole, you can deny it. You can decline it. And they cannot legally make you do it, period. I wish I'd have known that. I really wish I'd have known that. But, you know, the bottom line is you people in the court system that are making people do this, you're ruining it. You're ruining it for the people that need it, because they're not going to go. They're not going to go because every time that they hear the word AA or Alcoholics Anonymous, they automatically think court, fines, cops, jail, prison, all this stuff. It's all negative. So you've automatically, by forcing them to go to that, put AA right in that same category with all those bad things. Simple psychology. It's also simple psychology that as far as the Alcoholics Anonymous philosophy, you know, even though I don't necessarily agree with a lot of Christian philosophy, you will see that Alcoholics Anonymous their book is very, very God-based. It's very thinly veiled religion. And if you read the whole thing, I mean, you look at it, there's a lot of interesting stories in there, but a lot of this stuff belongs in the Bible right before the book of Revelation, seriously. Now, on that note, if God is what it takes to get you sober, good, fine. But if you're going to go that route, let me tell you this. When I was incarcerated, I met a man named Tony and his group is called Reformers Unanimous. And as I said before, even though I don't agree with the whole Christian philosophy a lot of times, I do agree with these guys because they are genuine and sincere and really nice people. At the time that I met these guys, they were just starting with the Reformers Unanimous. It was unheard of. And now, here it is 7.5 years later, they're huge. They're all over the place. I'm seeing Reformers Unanimous's flyers all over the place. It's great for them. I mean, I think that program helps people a whole lot more than AA. Just my personal opinion. But if I was going to recommend one, I would say talk to Tony and Reformers Unanimous. But as far as AA goes, this is the biggest problem that I have with AA and their philosophy. A lot of these hardcore AA people will tell you that without the program you're going to fail. Without the program you can't do this on your own. It's bigger than you and all this other pretty much provable horseshit. That's not true. If you pound it into somebody's head, and this is psychological, proven, scientific fact, if you tell somebody over and over and over again that they're going to fail and they're going to fall and they're not going to succeed, they won't. They flat out won't succeed because you've taught them. You've indoctrinated and brainwashed them to believe they can't do it on their own, and now they can't. So the second that they can't make it to a meeting, and like I said about having planned, I've known people that had to plan their whole, like if they went to go on vacation, they had to strategically plan out where every AA meeting was and the times and locations, and they couldn't plan a vacation without this, and that is fucking ridiculous, man. That is why I never got into it. Because, like I said before, a doctor told me a long time ago recommended antidepressants when I was going through a bout of depression. And I told him flat out, man, if I need a pill to be happy, I just guess I don't need to be happy. And I got in the same thing with this argument with this guy. Said, if I need AA to be sober, I guess I just don't need to be sober. But I don't need it. And I still don't need it. So, approach everything with an open mind. If you are an alcoholic and you haven't tried AA, by all means do so. Or if you have tried it and you don't like it, then don't do it. Maybe try Reformers Unanimous. And if you don't like that, then use your own brain. I mean, come on, man. The body and the mind of the humans are like, it's one of the most advanced things ever. We have free thought, we have intellect, we have all the acumen and all these things to use. And don't ever let anybody tell you can't do something. The biggest hindrance to anything, any progress in anyone's life on any aspect or any level is belief. You believe in yourself. You don't necessarily need a higher power to guide you. You don't necessarily need a support group or system. You don't necessarily need anyone else's opinion to help you. And some people do, don't get me wrong. But I think for the most part, AA is a cult because they tell people this crap that you're going to fail without them and all that. That's complete crap. Complete crap, 100%. Unless you are one of the handful of people that need it, then go to it. Absolutely, I won't knock it like that. But as for me, as of New Year's Day 2012, I will have been sober 7 full years. So no one can tell me that I won't succeed without AA because not only I will, and I have proven. So with that said, I'm probably going to get some angry responses on this video. Don't care, because you can leave a comment down there if you want, but I'm going to tell you flat out, folks. I'm not even going to entertain the idea that I'm going to respond to any comments on this video, because this is how I feel about this. This is how I felt about this for years. It's absolutely not subject to change. And I'm not even going to waste the time and energy to try to defend off all the detractors of this. And if you don't like it, that's fine. I'm not saying it. I never said anybody should have to agree with me or disagree or anything. But just don't think that I'm going to respond to your comments or any of that, because I'm not. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe open your mind to some new avenues of thought. And hey, if you need AA, go. If you don't, reject it. See ya.